Hey everyone, I wanted to talk a little bit about growth and this idea of sometimes we think we need to focus on where we want to go more than where we are and where we've been. So let me tell you a little bit about where I started. First of all, when I started my Salt and Sage Instagram, I was kind of embarrassed to show my face. I thought people were gonna call me a witch, and I was actually really worried about that. This was a long time ago, but now when I look at it, it's hilarious kind of because I've done so many readings for so many of my colleagues, leaders in my district and other districts, bosses even. I also, of course, started with 0 followers, and then I was so happy when I got to 100 and then 300 and then 600, and now I'm at 2,300. And it's absolutely not about the numbers. It's about aligned, engaged, real humans who care about being here and want to be a part of the conversation. I also used to do about 1 to 3 readings a month. Of course, that was in the very beginning, and I was kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to grow Salt and Sage. But now I do at least, I would say, 3 readings a week minimum. It ebbs and flows, but that's pretty much like the average that I'm doing now every single week regularly and consistently. I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to transition to going full-time Salt and Sage, which I still think is a really valuable and honorable goal and ambition and dream. But I did kind of release that and surrender to the fact that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, and my business is growing exactly how it's supposed to grow. And I also did transition and get a new job, not that I don't miss the kids and that I didn't love being a teacher, but the fact that I now have more energy and am still purposeful and have integrity and am engaged and have a new team. I've found a new rhythm, and my intuition knew I needed that new rhythm in order to continue to be my best self in all of the areas of my life. So I'm really proud of that as well. And 2 years ago, I became an LLC, which is an official, business, big kid thing to do. And I'm really, of course, very proud of that. Just like it's not about followers, it's also not about money. But I did have a really big kind of goal in mind financially. But I wanted it to be a sacred exchange, just like everything else that I do. So since my goal, I've actually tripled what I set out to accomplish. So this is just your friendly reminder that if you're looking at kind of what you haven't accomplished, just pause for a moment and think about not only where you are now, but where you've been. And I guarantee that shift in perspective will bring so much gratitude and so much realization about how much abundance you really do have in your life. It's really important to honor your becoming. So be proud of yourself and let me know if you have any questions.